Good afternoon, people. I am just walking down the track to the farm. She's been dropped off from the shop. I got myself some lunch, bit of yogurt. There you go. That is the field later. There it is on the horizon there. Yeah. So I haven't actually had a close look at it yet, but I think it'll be alright. So we're not going mad, we are just going to nicely, steadily cut it. No drama, just getting, I don't film on the farm, actually around the buildings and that, because I've been asked not to, which is fair enough, So, I'm just doing a bit of an update now. As I'm walking, I got the EA ready, getting it ready, so I'll thorough check as I go through, checking all the chain tensions. I noticed there's a bolt coming on which I've got to sort out now. So I spent a couple of hours, I spent 3 or 4 hours actually just going through it, checking oil levels, tire pressure and everything. I'm getting there. There's still a few jobs to do, but it's all right if it takes the rest of the day. And then, well, I'm anticipating I'll get the C and do that, and then we'll be, you're looking at 6-7 o'clock, and then we'll go and have a couple of goes around the field and get everything set up nicely so the combine's threshing right, separating right, cleaning right. And yeah, it's just important to just go through and make note of anything that needs doing. Well, we got the opportunity, and it's all looking pretty good. It's running really nicely. All of the elevator chains are good. The rattle chains are good tension. Basically got it greased up now. There's still a lot of oil on the chains from last year. Yeah, so I haven't been rushing about like a madman. I literally just go and study. So there it is, look. Not quite sure. I think it might be fairly thick, so take a, they reckon it might be, so obviously Friday now, weather's lovely today, could easily crack on with it. But I think they reckon tomorrow a bit of rain, but no, not. My friend seems to think that it's going to be alright. Looks like it's been trampled here a bit. Something got in there. Doesn't look like the thickest crop I've ever seen. It should come in alright. Medium. Right, so I will catch up with you when we got them in the field. Yeah, so later this afternoon, my EA will hopefully start its 64th harvest. So all good. Everything to play for, everything to live for. I'm really happy. I love this time of year. It's beautiful. Look at that. Little aeroplane up there somewhere. Yeah, beautiful. This is what it's all about. I just actually saying to my friend, we went up to the shop in the car, how looking at the combine as we're driving out and thinking, I still kick myself every time I had to pinch myself when I see it, because I think, man, you know what, I always wanted one of them, just like that, the short back gleaner and a humpback gleaner. I always wanted it, but especially the short back. I never thought I'd have one, and now I got one, a really nice one that's, it's all just good. It's just really nice to enjoy what I love doing and do what I enjoy. There's a farmer going about his business up on that field. They've already cut out with a seed drill coming in the field by the look of it. Anyway, I will leave you alone. I'm getting covered in insects and they're annoying me, so I will see you in a minute. Alright, bye. So there we have it. Just do a bit of an update. Quite happy with it. It's doing all right. It's threshing just nice. I mean, it isn't actually a crop of wheat. Focusing in, it's not actually a crop of wheat, but there's wheat in it, and there's the rest of the wheat just right. But what this grain is actually going to go for cattle feed. So we've just gone for the sort of minimal loss scenario. So we're not going to go too mad setting up, but we set up the threshing nicely, and as long as we're getting it all in the tank and nothing over the back, we're just going and just making sure that it's doing a nice job, which it is. You know, I've noticed a couple of things that I will need. There's one other thing that I hadn't noticed before that's come up on my radar that I want to fix when I get time. But it's not the end of the world, but it's just something that needs doing. Is the straw walkers, the walker blocks need just better. They need new ones basically. It needs new ones making. Just they're flapping about a bit too much. We did adjust them and level them out so that they were nice, but they're just too old, and they just need freshening up. You know, I've noticed a couple of little things, but as is the same pretty much every year, there's always something that can be done, and you have to just try and keep on top of it and not let it build up. So every year you'll get a couple of jobs, and if you don't do them, then the next year there'll be a couple of more jobs, and it just sort of goes on like that till eventually you've got a load of jobs that need doing, and they all build up. So a couple of problems like walkers and maybe a shaker shoe seal gone or something, just letting dust through. Like 2 problems, 3 problems, you maybe get away with. But when you start getting multiple problems and they're all adding up, it just becomes a problem. So, but yeah, I'm really happy with it. I've got a problem in my ear. Yeah, so yeah, nightmare. So as I was saying, I just had a phone call. But as I was saying, I had it blocked ears, and I got impatient with it, and I shouldn't have done. I started poking around, and I managed to get, this was the worst one, I managed to get it all out, all the wax and rubbish, and it felt so much better. I was just like, yes. And so I started digging around in this one, which wasn't as bad, and I've made this one worse now, and I think, let's just hope I haven't done any permanent damage, but it started whistling and that. So yeah, I'm just going to be positive and just hope that I haven't done any crazy damage. But we've got some friends again, look, there they are. Yeah, they come to see what we're doing. Right, I'll get on and cut some more. See you later. Yes, I know it's not very good sounding, but I don't mind. Cow keeps moving. successful. Been right around the outside. Quite a lot of dead grass and rubbish, but we cut it anyway, just carefully. We scooped up a bit of mud a couple of times, but you know what? It's all good. It's been a nice. This has been the most chilled out harvest I've done. I've done it enough times now, I know. Last year was nice, but it was stressful, obviously, a little bit stressful with obviously the event and making sure everything went smoothly. And this year it's just nice, you know. It's the best year. So the weather's just given us enough of a break. It's not too hot. The crops are pretty good. The combines are pretty good. We've got everything to play for, so next couple of days, hopefully tomorrow, and into next week maybe if we need to, and then and that's it for another year maybe, unless somebody comes along with some more. But anyway, I'm going to pack the big model seed gleaner away and put it to bed, and then put the EA in the shed as well, and then that's it again until tomorrow. So I'll see you again tomorrow hopefully. Bye.